Hello, everyone. Good morning. This is Wendy De Rosa, or good day, whenever you're listening to this. I'm dropping in here on my Facebook page somewhat spontaneously to just talk a bit about the empath, the empathic nature, especially as we're in a world right now that's very, emotionally, it can be emotionally tumultuous. And I am starting a program with the Shift Network. It's an empath training for an empath, empathic training. It begins in July, but I'm going to be having a free call with them tomorrow, and the replay is tomorrow. It broadcasted on Saturday, and I'll post the link for that if you want to take a look at listen to that call with Stephen Dinan. I did an interview, and I talk about how to stop taking on the energy of others, and you can listen to that. I'll post the link. You can register and listen to that link or to that call. And today I wanted to pop in here to talk a bit about the value of being an empath and where we are right now in this world where, we've got especially in the United States, and we've got a lot of trauma happening in our country, especially with what's going on in the border and a lot of opposing views and a lot of battle, between different viewpoints, and somewhere, who knows, somewhere in the middle or not at all, therein lies the truth. And I can say that for an empath, it's the value of being an empath is that you do feel, is that we do feel things. And there is this confusion about being an empath versus being overly empathic. Overly empathic, meaning you take the energy on to such a degree that it debilitates on some level your system. It disables some aspect of self. It might shut you down. It might make you overeat. It might make you want to become very isolated and introverted. It might make you emotionally, overloaded, overwhelmed, fatigue. I mean, the list can go on and on. So these symptoms of being an empath are real. I mean, they are really, they are the experience of so much energy crossing into your energetic system that it's now in your personal self. It's now in your energy field. And the empath does not necessarily need to go through that experience. The empath can also acknowledge how challenging things are in life, everything that's going on in life, and find your center by knowing what your truth is and what your right versus wrong in self feels like. Meaning, if something doesn't feel right to you, that you hold that in your center allows you as the empath to be able to start the process of beginning to establish more emotional boundaries. An empathic person does feel what's going on in the world. We do feel it. We feel it on a lot of chakras in the body. And at the same time, acknowledging how you feel, talking about it, being able to address the feelings that come to the surface as as you are feeling them is very, very important for an empath to do. To feel it all and then not talk about it, not address it, not get angry about it, not cry about it, or write about it, or get it out of your system, and in turn do something that might shut you down. Like I said, there's coping mechanisms, like we overeat, or we might disassociate, we might go into denial. There's all different kinds of forms of coping mechanisms around these feelings, when in fact, if we can just acknowledge how difficult, how challenging, how painful, this is, and we start to go into that process inside ourselves as an empath, that's healthy. I mean, that is an aspect of owning your own center to a degree that you're not absorbing everything that's going on around you. We absorb it and become bombarded when we're not dealing with how we're feeling. So I I invite you to really look at the idea of diving deeper into your system as an empath to identify what's going on in your energetic system that you might need to release, let go of, transform. And that's what I'm going to be doing with the Shift Network in this upcoming call, in this upcoming program that you'll be learning about. And again, I'll post those details in the link below. But I really want to highlight right now the value. I mean, so many people are coming out of the woodwork right now saying, I'm an empath. I feel things. And that's great. You're waking up to this aspect of your intuition. It's one aspect of your intuition. And there's a lot of discovery and training and learning about that aspect of your intuition. So you know how to feel more centered and grounded in yourself so that you may be of service in a bigger way, or so you may take action in your life in a bigger way. So you may make steps from your true center in a bigger way. So I leave you with this message today, and I hope it supports you in where you are in yourself, especially just being human right now. We're human. We're human. You may be highly spiritual, highly intuitive, highly tapped in, and we're all human. We're all walking this path. And I truly believe that the heart is a leader in our path on this journey. We can certainly be highly spiritual from the upper power centers. We can certainly be absorbent of the energy around us. But when we ground into our heart center and when we connect to the world around us from our hearts, then we are having impact. We are reaching each other. We are making connection. So as you are taking care of yourself, your emotional body, your empathic nature in this world right now, just support you and send love to you and give you a heartfelt message and a connection to you to also say, do your best to be in heart connection in your life right now. It can be very serving in a lot of ways when things feel difficult. So I send you lots of love and blessings, and I look forward to being in touch again very soon. Thank you.